Leche Gloria S.A., or commercially known by many Peruvians as the Gloria Group, is a Peruvian company with a long history in the food and beverage industry. It is the leading company in the Peruvian dairy market. Its sustained and hard work over almost 80 years has placed them among the most admired organizations and has allowed them to be the owners of the most valuable and most remembered Peruvian brand in Peru in the food and beverage industry. To understand the history of Leche Gloria S.A., or the Gloria Group, we have to go back to the year 1941. The General Milk Company Incorporated, as the majority shareholder, established the company Leche Gloria S.A. on February 5, 1941 in the city of Arequipa with the objective of growing until becoming one of the main players in the Peruvian and Latin American market. That same year, construction of the industrial plant began and the production of Gloria evaporated milk began on May 4, 1942 at a rate of 166 boxes per day, totaling 52,000 boxes during the first year of production at 48 jars per package. At that time, the workforce consisted of 65 people between employees and workers. The rapid growth of production was supported by the constant work of renewing the equipment of its production plant and the expansion of installed capacity. In addition to the expansion of the areas for collecting fresh milk, which were supported by the installation of storage and refrigeration plants that served at the same time as centers for promoting livestock development. Later, General Milk Company Incorporated was acquired by Carnation Company, which years later would be bought by the giant Nestle, and in 1978, Leche Gloria S.A. changed its corporate name to Gloria S.A. By offering a secure market and providing technical support to the producers and suppliers, the company managed to make livestock farming an important productive activity in areas where milk was only produced for self-consumption due to their distance from urban areas and lack of a market for its commercialization. Growth of the industry. Gloria began a gradual construction of collection and cooling centers in the different valleys of the south, such as in La Joya, Ile, the province of Castilla and Arequipa, extending to Tacna and Moquegua between 1945 and 1968. These centers became nuclei for the promotion and development of dairy cattle. During the 60s, important innovations continued in the Arequipa manufacturing plant, among which the implementation of modern continuous process sterilizers stands out, which increased the productive capacity and thus managed to satisfy the growing demand of the national population. Towards the end of the 70s, a new evaporator was acquired and installed at the Viter plant, located in La Joya, one of the 29 districts that make up the province of Arequipa, located in the department of Arequipa in southern Peru, to process milk from the areas of the usual collection routes. We will point out a point that will be relevant in the next stage of Leche Gloria, and that is that in 1967, the Arequipa businessmen and brothers Vito and Jose Rodriguez founded the company Jose Rodriguez Banda S.A., also known as Jorbsa, dedicated to interprovincial land freight transport. A few years later, in 1978, the company Jose Rodriguez Banda S.A., or better known as Jorbsa, became a supplier of Gloria S.A. for the national transport of its products. In this year, there was also an important milestone in the industry, and that is that Gloria S.A., for the first time, it launches canned fish, oats, and bagged coffee onto the market. New business moves, 1985 to 1999. The first drastic change that Gloria underwent occurred in 1985, when the Swiss company Nestle acquired the majority of the shares of Gloria S.A., after acquiring the Carnation Company at an international level. However, in March 1986, Jorbsa acquired the majority of the shares of Gloria S.A., owned by national shareholders. The brothers Vito and Jose Rodriguez acquired the company, which until then had been owned by the Berkemeyer family and the multinational Nestle. On August 5, 1986, Jose Rodriguez Banda S.A., the majority owner of the shares of Gloria S.A., assumed the management of the company, which became 100% Peruvian-owned. Jorbsa acquired a majority stake in Gloria, formally marking the beginning of what is now known as the Gloria Group. Although the first years of the new administration were not good for the national economy, it should be noted that the annual collection for the period increased by 149 million kilos of milk. Today, almost 720 million kilos of fresh milk are collected per year. Since then, continuous improvement, perfection, and management of integral quality in all activities in which it is involved were and are key elements for the development and future investments of the new administration, an aspect that continues to this day. Mergers and acquisitions. The company continued with the production and marketing of evaporated milk as its main product and ventured into other dairy products such as yogurt. This was due to the acquisition in 1993 of the company's Sociedad Agraria Ganadera Luis Martín in the district of Puente de Piedra in Lima, and in 1994 with the purchase of Industrial Derivados Lácteos S.A. Interlac. It entered the market for ultra-pasteurized ready-to-drink milk, cream, cheeses, and juices. By 1996, Gloria S.A. also merged, by absorption, with the company Interlac S.A., another producer of packaged milk in Lima. After that, it began to expand outside the country, after acquiring the majority of the assets of Pil Andina, with its plants Pil La Paz and Pil Cochabamba in Bolivia. It was in 1998 that the move of the main offices of Gloria S.A. began, in Arequipa, to the Huachipa plant, Lima, which had completed its first stage. And on January 11, 1999, the production of evaporated milk began. This was established as one of the best plants of its kind in the world, with cutting-edge technology. A year later, the construction of the dairy derivatives plant for the manufacture of yogurt, cheese, milk and juices in boxes and ultra-pasteurized bags was completed. The milk collection plants in Cajamarca, Trujillo, La Libertad, Huacho, Lima, and Lurin, Lima, began operating. In that same year, in July 1999, Gloria bought 99.98% of the share capital of Carnilac S.A., Carnilac, a company that owns 3 dairy products production plants located in Huacho, Trujillo, and Cajamarca. In this way, it added matured cheeses to its own cheese production and also expanded the collection frontier of fresh milk to supply the industrial complex, transporting milk from Cajamarca. In September of that same year, it bought the assets of the company Friesland Peru S.A. located in the Lurin Valley, in Lima. With this purchase, the offer of evaporated milk in ultra-pasteurized cardboard containers was increased, and at the same time, it signed an agreement for the production and marketing of products with the Bella Hollandesa and Yomos brands for Peru. The 2000s, growth, recognition, and controversies. To start the new millennium on the right foot, Gloria expanded its market to the world and currently supplies 39 countries in South America, Central America, the Caribbean, the Middle East, and Africa. The success achieved by export products, such as evaporated milk and ultra-pasteurized milk marketed under client and own brands, has been due to the quality assured with strict manufacturing controls, the ease of adapting to customer needs with the development of special products for each of them, and advice in the areas of logistics and marketing. In November 2001, 2 blocks of Gloria's assets were segregated, those corresponding to the paper and cardboard division and the pharmaceutical division, which were contributed to 2 new companies, Centro Papelero SAC and Farmacéutica del Pacífico SAC, respectively. Since 2002 and celebrating 60 years of operation, Gloria S.A. Gloria achieved ISO 9001 certification, which was awarded for having the highest quality standards in the areas of production, marketing, as well as business and organizational management. Since 2003, through its parent company Jorbsa, Gloria has expanded its business into the international market through the acquisition of various companies and the formation of associations. During the following years, several milk collection centers also came into operation in new departments such as Ancash, Ica, Puno, Huancavelica, Cusco, Lambayeque, and Huancaya. In 2006, the Soyvita brand was launched on the market, products based on soybeans. Operations. Gloria Milk has maintained a leadership position in the Peruvian dairy sector for more than 70 years. For its activities, Gloria has 6 industrial plants in the country. 1. Huachipa, located in the department of Lima, an industrial complex for receiving and processing milk, where evaporated milk, dairy products, yogurt, cheese, butter, among others, fruit juices, as well as containers and packaging are produced. 2. Arequipa, where a milk evaporation unit operates and evaporated milk production for the southern region of the country. 3. Majas, also located in the department of Arequipa, where fresh ultra-pasteurized milk from the area's cattle ranchers is concentrated, evaporated, and pre-treated, which is transported to the industrial plants of Huachipa or Arequipa. 4. Arequipa 2, where yogurt and liquid soft drinks are produced, reinforcing Gloria's decentralized operations. 5. Cajamarca, where fresh ultra-pasteurized milk is collected and concentrated and dairy products, such as cheese, butter, and manjar blanco, are produced. 6. Trujillo, where ultra-pasteurized fresh milk from the regions of Cajamarca, La Libertad, Lambayeque, and Ancash is collected, processed, and evaporated to be transported to the Huachipa Industrial Complex, Lima. Since 2010, Gloria has been included in the Kaylee Warma National School Feeding Program. In 2014, Gloria is the company with the highest reputation in Peru, according to RepTrack Pulse. Milk that is not milk. Despite its recognized success and careful quality, Gloria suffered in some markets outside the country due to some products that were not milk. In mid-2017, the Panamanian Food Safety Authority suspended the import and sale of Pura Vida evaporated milk because it considers that the product cannot be labeled as dairy or marketed as milk. Pura Vida is the so-called low-cost brand that Gloria has been marketing since the 2000s. Defending its product, the Gloria Group stated that Pura Vida is 60% milk and that the rest are ingredients with nutritional benefits. The end of the case meant that the labeling had to be redesigned and the exact proportions and values of the brand were indicated, in addition to having removed the iconic cow from it. But this situation with defining a dairy product did not end there, because 2 years later Gloria ran into the United States. And the United States Food and Drug Administration, FDA, included several Gloria SA products on a red list, prohibiting their commercialization in this important market. This was due to a report of the products marketed in Puerto Rico, which were sold as milk without corresponding to the definition that in that country is understood as the liquid food obtained by the partial removal of water from milk. After this event, Gloria was fined more than 600,000 sols for generating confusion with product labeling. In this regard, the executive president of Indecopi, Julian Palasan Gutierrez, pointed out that this first-instance decision contributes to the defense of the food and health of consumers and the right to information. It is essential that all companies be transparent in the labeling of their products, even more so if they are for mass consumption, such as dairy products, which are also the nutritional basis of children's diet. After receiving the complaint from the Peruvian Association of Consumers and Users, ASPEC, the Commission carried out an evaluation of the case and determined that the Gloria Company had violated the Consumer Protection and Defense Code, for which it imposed a total fine of 124.95 tax units, that is, 618,502.50 sols for the year 2017. In February 2018, the company resumed the corporate name of Leche Gloria SA after 40 years. In recent years, Gloria, the leading company in the dairy market in Peru, has been constantly expanding its product portfolio in order to better satisfy its consumers. To date, it has the brands Gloria, Bonal, Pura Vida, Bella Hollandesa, Monaco, Chicolac, Yomost, Yagurello, and La Mesa. In addition, it offers a variety of products such as evaporated milk, fresh milk from ultra-pasteurization UHT in boxes and bags, yogurts, cheeses, ice cream base, cream, manjar blanco, butter, jam, juices, soft drinks, coffee, and canned fish. This concludes the video. Don't forget to leave your thumbs up to support our project and subscribe. Leave us your comments. What do you think about the history of this company? Would you like us to talk about other companies that achieved success? Thank you in advance for watching the video and see you in the next installment.